Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Aaron Ashby. What's the word on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go? Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. And a pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. 2 outs, bases loaded. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. 2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Milwaukee, and today on the hill, Blake Snell.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Jackson Chourio. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But in some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Good eye in that spot. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that,
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Brewers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Muncy digs in.
The third baseman,
Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Pitch is in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. 1 up, 1 down.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Here's Kike Hernandez. The pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. And now it's even up. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the rookie center fielder, Andy Pajes. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. This is Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
In the air, left side. Hernandez right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Andrew Vaughn now. Second inning here, no score. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLV. Remember him and Jack.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And the next pitch is way outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We played two full. We're tied 0-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And he deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count. And that one ripped to left. Collins makes a nice running catch.
now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. In there at the knees. It's 2-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense. If you
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one's gone. He nails one out to right, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Freeman hits it in the air. Chorio pulls that one down, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Caleb Durbin up now for the Brewers.
The third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
A wind in the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
And another ball.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Throw on to Freeman, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting 9, the shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers 0. Will Smith getting ready to hit. And now the count is even. Movement in the bullpen. Chad Patrick getting loose out there. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Here comes a pitch. And 1-2. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Runner takes off. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the NLCS. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
That left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
The 1-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Andy Pajes.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Andy Pajes. And another ball.
3-1.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this.
A new pitcher in the game, Chad Patrick.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can
Swing and a miss, and he got him. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. So the batting order turns over. Jackson Chourio digs in now. The lefty fires. Slice to right. Dives. What a play.
Now back, the designated hitter, Christian.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Now it's Christian Yelich. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pajes pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
That one gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. The Brewers down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn.
2-1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Who hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next pitch in for a strike. And now 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swung on, belted. Long run on his horse. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score. And now the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from...
Lined, and that's a base hit. One runs in, the throw home. But it's offline, he will score.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And stepping in is the speedy Caleb Durbin. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. In time to Vaughn. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, the right fielder, Teoscar.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. That one felt good, and we're all square. It's 3-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Tommy Edman at the plate. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's the first out at the bottom of the 5th.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and the count 1-2. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here's Muncy to hit. Now a fly ball to right center. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Grant Anderson appears to be getting loose. Canely getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Mookie now. Pickoff move to first. Ohtani back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. This one high in the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. And now it's Christian Yelich.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda also throwing. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say this kid's going to be great without actually saying the words. Then later that season I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Terang. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. To second, and he's out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the 7th here in game 1. All tied up at 3 apiece. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 2-1. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage. So it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And the righty deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Strike on the outside. 1-2. Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of game 1. And that's downstairs and outside. To third. In time to ball. And 2 away to start the 7th. And up. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Jarred Koenig. And a foul ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a 1-1. In the air, center field. Under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. See you later. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Trinan picks to first. Durbin back in on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Durbin leads off first with 1 away. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Right-handed reliever. That one ran inside, almost got him. And here it comes. In the air, left field, down the line. Nabs it.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Check on the runner. Durbin dives back in safely. One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Ladies, if you feel me, turn me up and let the beat rock. When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your frown.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Abner Uribe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's through there for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Grant Anderson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. McGill getting cranked up as well. Kicks and fires. He fouls it off. Will do it again. The pitch. And he chases that one. And one gone.
Well, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now it's Max Muncy. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for L.A., Kike Hernandez. There's a 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still down a run. It's 4-3. New arm out of the bullpen, number 78.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. A wide to kick the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Muncy on the run, sends it over to first. Yelich out on the play.
the catcher,
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 1-2. Movement in the bullpen, number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Bounce to the right. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Shohei Ohtani will hit next. That one's in there, and the count is 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
A one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Mookie to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Turns and fires to Betts. One strike away. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family Field, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.